doing the intro in 3, 2, 1.
10.
How long am I waiting for?
Ooh! Welcome
Who's that?
to a very spooky
No, I don't
episode.
recognize that voice at all.
That's Peach Saliva.
Filler content.
Oh, hey Peach.
My name is Lakembra, and joining me today for a very spooky episode is Samglaze,
Cut that.
and with him is Aciou.
Ooh. Hello.
All right.
That's very spooky.
Yeah, I just shit myself.
Yeah,
That is spooky.
my blood curdled inside the veins, and now steam is coming out of my skin or something. I don't know.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your skin. It's Halloween.
Ooh, all right. Hello everyone. Welcome to Filler Content.
G'day.
Boy, isn't it a spooky month this month, everybody?
Yeah,
Can't complain.
I think so.
Probably the spookiest month of them all.
You know what makes it really spooky?
What's that?
Is my playlist has been exclusively Rob Zombie.
That's spooky.
Yeah, he's a spooky guy.
Is that his real last name?
Zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the son of the very successful Al Zombie,
Al Zombie.
who was, of course, a zombie.
The first zombie. Patient Zero.
Yeah, Patient Zero, Alan Zombie. He killed himself once because he got called a fat. This show's off to a very spooky start. Suicide, we assume, is a very spooky thing.
That's right.
Oh man, it's so spooky. I just shit myself.
Good.
You having problems over
Again.
there, Lakembra?
Yeah.
It's just so fucking spooky. It's just so fucking spooky. I can't take it. We actually have a lot of spooky shit to get through today. We really don't have time to talk about anything else because we've got a whole bunch.
Shut up. We don't have time. Stop
Okay.
laughing. This is an
sorry.
important show.
Yeah, you're supposed to be spooked.
We're running out of time.
I'm sorry. I'll
No.
speak.
Hurry, speak quicker.
We have a whole bunch of very spooky
Quicker.
emails and voicemails. But before we get to those, let's play our spooky theme song for a segment that we like to call Unexplained Enigmas. Nigmas. Okay.
Are you going to beep that nig or?
Playing
Unexplained niggers.
playing the theme song here.
Ghosts, aliens, the unexplained, strange places, cold cases, a Dracula. How? Why? No one knows. Run, hide, look, a spook. Oh no. Demons. A piece of toast that looks like Jesus. A spider. Peach saliva. Unexplained enigmas.
Nigmas. Wow, that was a great theme song. Okay, so we put a call out to our beloved listeners and asked them if they could send in some spooky questions or spooky mysteries that happened to them. And boy, we got some real doozies.
Cool.
Our first spooky email comes from Anonymous.
Ooh.
And they write, okay, we need some spooky bed music. Actually, no, cut that.
Bed music?
And they write, on August 7th, 1996, a kid was found lying on the road with a fractured skull in Elder Circle, a small
Is that-
neighborhood.
Is that like Morrowind or something?
Morrowind?
Yeah. You know that game where you play as some sort of gay elf?
A small neighborhood near Austin, Texas, Her name was Catherine Corsilius.
Ooh.
John Bon Jovi wrote a song about it.
That was nice of him.
They've actually provided some links to the song, which we will not
I'm
play.
not clicking that.
Maybe just so everyone knows what song it is.
Okay, yeah, we'll quickly play the John Bon Jovi song. Playing the song now. Whoa, that's a spooky song.
Very spooky.
So Anonymous writes, "My mystery is why they haven't caught me yet."
My mystery is why are you so gay? Anonymous.
Okay,
Fucking
look,
got him.
we're just warming up, all right, with that email.
All right.
Just getting in the mood. I see what they're trying to do. Very good. Thank you, Anonymous.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get how you could be so gay to write that.
Okay. Let's just quickly move on. Our second, sorry, hold on. Let me get that voice back.
Wait a minute.
Our second, what's going?
I just wanted to interrupt and say that last writer, massive faggot. Wait, am I allowed to say faggot? Are we?
I don't know. Are
You
you?
can say it.
Okay. Can someone else say it so I feel better about saying it?
Nigger.
Okay. Okay. Carl.
Our second email comes from Shock Mouths.
It's like Smash Mouth, but it's one in the stink.
And they write, okay, they've written, "Hey, Lakembra and Hardmen." So
Thanks.
this one's for me,
Okay.
guys, and you can also
Yeah.
CC Hardmen.
I'll just.
Hey, Lakembra, this is for Lakembra and Lakembra, Aciou, and Samglaze.
So you have to read it twice.
Yeah.
Hey, Lakembra
Listen twice
and
as hard, please.
etc.
Yeah. Do you guys remember when we named ourselves Lakembra and the Hard Men Working Hard?
Maybe Lakembra and a Hardman, maybe that's a different thing. Maybe that's just like some sort of gay club.
It's CC the Gay
Where
Club.
do you think I got my name from?
Yeah, the gay factory.
From that club that I love to go to. Okay.
Hard men.
And he writes, "This spooky," and he put spooky in quotation marks for some
It
reason.
means it's not spooky, right?
So I'm guessing it's not a spooky story.
Should we just stop reading this?
All right. Thank you, Shockmouths, for that very spooky story. Our next email comes from Mr. D the Dank. Dank. Was that spooky enough?
Yeah.
And he writes, "Cunts."
Spooky.
Ooh.
I mean,
Good email.
maybe he's gay if he finds him scary.
Yeah, there you go, Mr. D the...
Faggot.
Thank you, Mr. D. Okay, geez, we're getting through these quick. Our next email comes from Umpty Madoo.
God damn it.
And he writes, "How many questions can I ask? None. You can ask no questions. Thank you, Umpty Madoo." All right, well, we really did get through those emails quite quickly. I didn't expect it to take such a short amount of time.
I spat tea everywhere.
But that's okay, because I actually put a call out on Twitter for our fans to send in some additional content for this very ill-prepared episode of filler content.
How's that tea going, Aciou?
Well, I spat it all back into the cup, so I'm not going to drink it anymore.
Oh, well, that's pretty good aim, I guess.
Yeah, there's some of it on the floor, so I'm going to have to clean that up. It was I got haunted by a ghost just then. It smacked me in the head. That's why.
That's very spooky.
Yeah.
I would also spit tea out into a cup if a ghost did that to me.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
I'm just waiting for people to shut the fuck up over here.
All right. Sorry. Jeez.
Yeah, okay.
Not
Thought this
you
was a
two.
podcast.
So we can take a short 30-second intermission if you like. Our first spooky Twitter question comes from Samglaze.
Who?
And he writes, "You pee, but poo comes out, and it hurts a lot." There's no question mark on that. So I think he's just saying that's what happens to me.
Yeah.
That is your fate.
Thank you,
Wouldn't that be
Samglaze.
spooky, guys?
Ah!
I sure would be scared if that happened to me.
Yeah,
My first
scary.
reaction would be that a ghost had cursed me.
that's what.
Do ghosts curse people?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was like
I thought that
witch
was
doctors.
that's like a witch
Yeah.
or a gypsy or something.
It could be a dead gypsy.
The ghost of a gypsy.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta be careful around those guys.
They don't lose their powers when they die.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you the ghost expert? You know all the rules about ghosts?
Some of them.
Some of them. Okay, what's rule number 1?
You lose your powers when you die.
All right, well, rule number 2 is Aciou is a gay man.
It's not even a ghost rule.
What do you have to say about that?
It's got nothing to do with ghosts.
That's more of
It's
a
not even
statement
that
of
spooky.
fact than a rule.
Aren't you a ghost? Didn't we vape you?
That's right, we did.
Yeah, exactly.
He died and
Exactly.
we vaped him. Well, you vaped him. I didn't vape him.
Yeah, and I lost all my powers of gayness, so that's how I know the
Being
rules.
gay gives you powers?
Yeah, it
Alright.
gives you the immune system of 0.1 of a person.
I guess you have the power to give someone else AIDS, yeah.
Yeah, that too.
That's the curse.
Aciou, what was it like being vaped into Samglaze's lungs and absorbed into his bloodstream?
Very gay.
It's pretty intimate.
Yeah. Closer than I would like to be with another man.
I didn't even say I loved him,
Yeah, I felt used.
which I don't. And I never will. No matter how much he sucks my penis.
Well, I mean,
Thank you, Samglaze.
Stop slobbing on my knob.
no.
I didn't ask for this, but I'll accept it.
Our next spooky Twitter question comes from Maxwell Kimball.
I know him.
And he writes...
Oh, the Jew.
The Jew.
Being Jewish is pretty scary.
I don't think he's Jewish.
I think that was a bit...
I mean,
I'm not
there's
sure,
like
though.
6 million Jewish ghosts out there, right? Or is it much less? Are those numbers
Much.
exaggerated?
Much less. Maybe 6,000 over all of time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
million.
mean, even one Jew ghost is pretty spooky. Gold!
And he writes...
Goldmember was actually possessed by a Jew ghost.
And he writes... Who killed Epstein? Wrong answers only.
Not the Jews.
Wait. You put in... Hold on. I'm doing the math in my head.
Yeah. Epstein killed himself.
No, like the other Jews killed him.
Is that a wrong answer?
Oh, you said wrong answers.
I said it wasn't the Jews, implying that the correct answer is that it was the Jews. And it's a
Well,
conspiracy.
he's a Jew.
Yeah.
so. It couldn't have been him. Wait, no, it could have.
So it could
was,
feasibly have been him.
Maxwell Kimball,
Wow.
please let us know how you killed Jeffrey Epstein.
If anyone else would like to tell us how they killed Jeffrey Epstein, send us an email at trash@hardmenworkinghard.com.
Our next spooky Twitter question comes from The Bad Pizza. I wonder who that is.
Sounds gay.
Yeah.
And they write,
I'd suck his dick.
your dad is gay.
Oh.
And they write, your dad is gay and he wants to have sex with you. There's also no question mark on that. So
That's just
we'll
a
just take that as a
spooky
comment.
scenario.
False. I'm really liking these questions. These are some great spooky Twitter questions. Thanks everyone for sending these
Amazing
in.
questions.
But I mean, at least it's not fucking some stupid shit like where they tell you about their dreams or whatever. Anyway,
I mean, it's better than like talking about a John Bon Jovi song. It'd have to be some sort of crazy, dumb faggot piece of shit to even think about suggesting that would be good content for this podcast, this elite, high quality show.
Yeah. When we say send us content, yeah, we mean good content.
Yeah, when we say write the show for us, we want the show to still be good.
Yeah. Do some work.
Paying you
Come
an
on, guys.
exposure here.
Yeah.
Well,
Take that exposure, Anonymous.
our next Twitter spooky question comes from Snacks Thanks. And he writes, I had a dream. All right, thanks, Snacks Thanks, for that spooky question. Our next Twitter question comes from 688 Attack Sub. And he writes, what's the spookiest way to faking your own death? I'm pretty sure he sent this question in last year.
It wasn't the
Yeah.
answer like put a blanket over yourself and pretend to be a ghost?
I mean, yeah.
Do you get ghost powers if you just put a blanket over yourself?
Well, no. I mean, do you get an N-word pass if you put blackface on?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I guess.
That's why we're not allowed to do it. They've got a problem with us doing blackface because it means that we get the pass.
Because it gives us all their powers.
Yeah. We get all that crazy voodoo magic.
688 Attack Sub sent in a second spooky Twitter question. And he writes, check this spooky shit. And it's a picture of his dog.
I'm glad you said dog and not derelict neighborhood because that would be spooky.
Go on. I don't.
Yeah.
What?
What? I was just cut that.
All right.
If you live in a derelict neighborhood,
Okay, so we've pretty much run out of content. So let's
that
play
is
the
it,
theme
isn't it?
song again, I suppose. Samglaze, play the theme song now, please.
Click.
Unexplained enigmas, 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 enigmas.
Nigmas. Thanks, Samglaze. Let's go on to our favourite part of the show, the spookiest part of the show. Boy, I'm shitting myself again.
oh, that wasn't it.
It's the voicemails.
Ah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was very spooked. You could say there's a lot of spooks around here. Most of them are in Melbourne. They're in gangs.
Spooky gangs. Crime is scary.
If you'd like to commit a crime
Please visit Samglaze.
and make it murder or rape or both,
Please both.
give me some fun before I go out.
Our first spooky voicemail comes from Teddy Bear Syrup.
Ooh.
Hello, Aciou.
Hey.
Hey, Lakembra, and say hi, Lakembra. Go ahead.
Hi.
And hi, Samglaze. And hello to all the hard men working hard around the world. All three of you.
Hello.
Hey.
Good voicemail so far.
Classic TBS.
Yeah.
He's doing an impression of us, I think.
None other than tasty berry sorbet here.
That's a good one.
Wondering if you were some form of Halloween spook, and I don't mean a black man, I mean a ghost or a Frankenstein or a werewolf.
Frankenstein was the doctor.
Which one of those things, and you can pick anything, you can any one you want.
Okay.
Not just the ones I named. If you were one of them. If you were one of those, which one of them would you want to be, and how would you use it to stop Islam?
Thank you, Teddy Bear Syrup.
Okay.
I'll take this one first.
All right.
I would be a spooky picture of Muhammad.
Well, that just pissed Islam off.
You'd be the first to go.
Yeah.
They're just like you don't have powers, do you?
No, but it's real scary.
But it's a
It's just
spooky
that
picture.
scary.
So is he like
It's like
wearing
Muhammad, but he
fangs
has
or-
a Dracula teeth.
Hold on.
Yeah. He's like floating and he's got his
Yeah.
hands in that real creepy pose.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, nice one.
Awesome. Scariest
Yeah, it's,
baby crying.
You're at the gay factory and you're converting kids to be gay. That's pretty spooky.
It's
Yeah.
it's part of my agenda.
I thought that was Islam in the background, crying in defeat.
We can cut that part.
If I was going to be a spooky thing, I don't know. Would I be like a scary piece of bacon? Maybe like
that'll do it.
maple syrup bacon. I wouldn't eat that. It's probably the scariest bacon.
I mean,
Have you ever had maple syrup on your bacon?
is that a no? No, I haven't.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
Ah,
What,
like it.
what about it is spooky?
the combination of sweet and fatty goodness of bacon. Diabetes is scary, my friend.
So you would give Islam diabetes?
Yes, and bacon. I would want to get inside of Islam and ruin them from the inside out. Their digestive tract.
Okay. I mean, that's a fairly slow. Well, I mean, they believe they go to hell if they eat pork, isn't it?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know shit about Islam.
Well. I mean, if you do that, not only are you slowly giving them diabetes, and I assume death eventually, you're keeping them out of heaven. So that's it's pretty noble, man. Pretty spooky.
Yeah.
What would you be, Aciou?
A gay clown.
No,
Oh.
this is supposed to be a hypothetical. I would be a ghost, and I would possess
A ghost.
well, I wouldn't possess a ghost. I'd already be one. But I would possess, I don't know, a
Superpowers.
nuclear warhead. No, I would already have those, because I'd be a ghost.
Okay. That flies in the face
Alright.
of rule number 1.
Well, no, you only lose, like, if you're a witch and you die, you get ghost powers, but you lose your witch powers.
Witch powers?
Witch powers.
Yeah, witch powers.
Thanks, Teddy Bear Syrup. Our next voicemail comes from Mr. D, the Dank.
Ooh.
Alright, boys, I'm leaving a voicemail for you.
Okay.
Fuck off, train man. Boy, I'm leaving a voicemail for you. Hard man, working hard. Fuck.
Thank you, Mr. D. Very spooky.
Well, it made up for his last thing.
His last, 5 voicemails.
Yeah.
Speaking of 5 voicemails,
Our next voicemail comes from Mr. D, the Dank.
ooh.
Alright, boys, I'm leaving a cheeky voicemail for you. I think you make pretty good music, And,
Why's that funny?
you guys are right, I like that
Oh,
one
thanks, man.
song that goes, oh yeah, I'm a decade, yeah, oh yeah, alright, I'm gonna regret this, alright, I love you, bye.
I think that was a Hazen Cruz song.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like one of ours.
Is Mr. D on a train to the hospital?
He's on a train to a concentration camp, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope it's one where they murder people. And don't just...
I don't think
camp
there've
for-
been any of those yet.
The homosexual and other undesirables.
He's gone to conversion therapy to convert himself to being normal again.
He's on Mike Pence's train of conversion. All right. Next voicemail is from Mr. D, the Dank.
Ooh.
It's a spooky voicemail. It's spooky. It's
they're getting spooky now.
Voicemail with
Yep.
me, Teddy Bear, Scrody, dude, booty, fucking whatever. I don't know.
Everyone but him.
Spooky. It's spooky because I'm saying spooky over and over.
I think it's starting to work.
All right, bye. All right, shut up, train man.
So is that the spooky factor? Is being haunted by like a dead
It's
train
getting
conductor?
spookier.
Yeah. He was warming up with the first two.
The shit is starting to come out.
Yeah.
It isn't out yet, but it's almost
He's priming his anus for spookiness. All right.
there. Our next voicemail comes from Mr. D. The Dank.
Alright, boys, I'm leaving you a little spooky voicemail here. It's spooky.
That was spooky.
Boo. I love your work. I hate Sam. He's a fucking idiot. Nah, he's alright.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Got him.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Was that train about to hit him right at the end there? He's on the tracks. The fucking horn was telling him to get off the train. All right.
And then he didn't send us any more voicemails. I wonder what happened. Very spooky.
Our next voicemail comes from Mr. D. The Dank.
Alright, boys, I'm leaving you a spooky voicemail.
Again.
Boo. I am a ghost. This is the ghost of Mr. D because I killed myself because I realized
He did. He died.
I leave
the train did hit him.
voicemails.
Yeah.
Alright. Boo.
Mr. D, what are your ghost powers?
Alright, I love you. Bye.
I guess he retained his voice, his ghost powers, because he retained his shitty voicemails. I assume that was his power.
I
when he
thought
was
they were
alive.
great voicemails.
Thank you, Mr. D. The Dank. Those were some excellent voicemails.
They sure were voicemails.
We like them just as much as everyone liked your post on Reddit.
We've got
Deep
one
cut.
more voicemail from Scrooty Boy.
Hey, hard men working hard.
Hey.
I've been petitioned by many people, and by many I mean Lakembra, to send in a voicemail. Now, I don't really have much of a ways of a spooky question. However, I do have a spooky story. Now, once upon a time there was a country full of just really smelly people. They all ate a specific type of food. That food made them reek of piss and shit. And not only did they reek of piss and shit, but they also shit in the street. They also couldn't talk properly, and they just took over all the call centers. They were really incompetent at any job that you ever got them to do. And now they're coming to Australia, to America, to every country in the West. This isn't a story. This is real life. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's right.
Croatians.
Talking about Mr. D the Dank's voicemails. They're
Oh.
terrible. He's fucking gay. I hate him. I want him to stop posting on the subreddit, you faggot. My god, you're fucking annoying as shit. Get the fuck off.
Thank you, Scrooty Boy.
I didn't see that coming.
Thank you, Scrooty Boy. That was the spookiest thing
That
we've
was,
heard all episode.
Amazingly prescient. He could see into the future.
What do you mean?
How did he know to send that after all those Mr. D voicemails? It's almost like it was planned in advance.
But we just played the Mr. D ones.
Yeah, but
So his one came last, so he already knew that he'd left 5 of them.
has he?
I mean, to be fair, Mr. D sends a voicemail every episode.
Yeah, but they're not all that bad.
I thought they were better than usual.
Yeah, okay.
I rest my case.
Boy, wasn't that a spooky episode, everybody?
Yes.
Samglaze? Thank you, everyone, for listening.
What?
I assume you're still listening.
Did you guys hear that?
No?
What the fuck was that?
There's something at the door.
Something.
What are you doing here?
I was gonna get to that. just later when it showed up.
Okay. It's a ghost. He's at the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Please come in.